All right, this is Survive Escape From Atlantis, and we're playing with the 30th Anniversary Edition. It's a Stronghold Games did a remake of it, and that's what this is. And this is a very cutthroat take-that game, and I will say, if you're playing this, you will have more fun if you embrace the cutthroat nature of it and don't try to play nice. It's not a nice game, but if you try to play it nice, it's just not as much fun. So embrace the cutthroat nature of it and take out your frustrations of the week on other players' people. So in this game, this board that we've got here these terrain tiles represent the island of Atlantis, and it's going to be sinking gradually, turn by turn, into the ocean. It's going to begin sinking first with the beach tiles, then the forest tiles, and then the mountain tiles are going to be the last ones that sink. And we're going to go through a setup phase where everybody is going to take turns placing their people on the island, and we'll do that in turn order, one at a time, with the only restriction being you have to place your person on an unoccupied space. We're playing with 5 players with a mini expansion today, so normally it's up to 4 players. Since we're playing with the expansion, we're going to be using 8 people. Normally, if you're playing 4 or less, you're going to have 10 people to place. And each of these little people has got a number on the bottom. I don't know if that is visible, but they're numbered 1 through 6. There's only 1 5 and 1 6, and there's more of the smaller numbers. And we can look at that when we place it, but then after he's in place, we can't look back at that again. We have to try to remember where our which point value players are where. The object of the game is to rescue as many point value of players as possible by the end of the game. They've got to get from the island over here to safety on any of these corner island tiles. Now, if I only rescue 1 player, but he's a 6, then I've got 6 points. As opposed to if I rescue 2 1-player tiles, or 1-player people, it's just 2 points. So we're going for point value, not necessarily number of people saved. So on our turn, we're gonna have 3 points of movement, and that can be any number of our people, or it can be a boat, which there's going to be boats placed around the island also. So it can be any combination of boats and people. You can only move a boat if it's either empty or you have control of it, which means you have either equal or majority population on the boat. So I can't move a boat that only has Ted's and Jason's people on it, for instance. If it's empty, it's anybody's. Fair game for anyone. So your 3 movement points can be all with 1 boat, or they can be divided up among all your people. If your person's on land, he can take up to the 3 movements, or he can jump into a boat in an adjacent space. So I could put him on there for 1 move, and then do 2 more movement spaces to try to get him to safety on the island.
Can he move from forest and from mountain onto the boat, or does he have to be on beach?
Just as long as it's an adjacent space. If he's on a forest,
jump
and
off
the
the
boat's
cliff
adjacent,
into the boat is
yes,
okay.
yeah, he can just run right through the trees.
Cliff diving.
Or, he can cliff dive from here into a boat if he's feeling froggy. As long as the boat's adjacent, that's cool.
And you can't go from sea to back to land.
Right. Once you're off of Atlantis, you cannot go back to it at all.
But you could end up out of the boat.
You could end up out of the boat. There are going to be some factors like sea monsters, whales, and sharks that are going to come into play later. And whales can capsize a boat, for instance. That would take the boat out of the game. And then your person becomes a swimmer. And if they're a swimmer, they can only move 1 space. They only get 1 point of movement per turn. So your movement can still be divided up among other people, but if you have a swimmer, he can only go 1 space at a time, no matter what. He can't jump into a boat in an adjacent space, but the boat could be moved into his space, and then he can take his 1 point of movement to jump into the boat. So it can work that way. So on your turn, you'll have your 3 points of movement. Second thing you're going to do is reveal one of these tiles. You're going to choose a tile. We have to go beach tiles first, and if they need to be adjacent to water if possible, so we couldn't take that one first, for instance, because it's completely surrounded by land. You're going to take a beach tile and you're going to look at it. It's either going to have a green border or a red border. And the green borders are different. They're going to be ones that you can save and play later. Or no, I'm sorry. Those are ones you play immediately. So they're going to bring out those things that we talked about. They're going to, if it's got a whale on it, we'd put a whale into the space that was removed, or a shark or a boat. And let's see, there could also be a whirlpool. And if it's a whirlpool, then everything that's in that space and everything adjacent to it is going to be completely out of the game. That whirlpool wipes out everything. It might have, so your tile, if you look at it, it might have a red border. Those are ones that you can keep and play on a future turn. If you're going to play one of those tiles, it has to be the first step of your turn before you do any movement. There are also some that have an X through them, and those are defense tiles. There's a few of those. Those are used to block other players, like it can block a shark or block a whale
Yeah,
action.
when do you play that? When if someone's going to move their shark into your territory, do you play that before they move, or do you wait till they get to your...
If you have one of the ones with the X through
Yeah.
a shark, yeah, I'll show you.
I was thinking about that, like...
Oh, here we go. That's very handy. Yeah, it looks like this. If someone moves a shark into your space to try to get your swimmers, you could play that immediately.
Okay.
So the ones that don't, the defensive ones with the X are the only ones that you can play out of your turn. So they're going to be to block another player's action. These have to be the first part of your turn if you're going to play one of those. Okay? And then these are going to be played immediately with the green.
Really was late on it. I remember seeing it yesterday.
Then the last thing you're going to do on your turn after you draw a tile is roll these 2 dice. And this is going to tell you which sea creature you're moving and how many spaces. So that would be moving a shark 2 spaces. If there's no sharks out there, then you just wouldn't get to do that part of your turn. And we're playing with the Dolphins little mini expansion here too. Dolphins and dive dice. So the dive dice come with a little extra benefit for the dolphins. When you have a dolphin in play, he can protect one swimmer. The swimmer can only still move 1 space, but the dolphin, you just put him up adjacent to your swimmer, you can move him into a space, and he's going to protect that little guy from being eaten by a shark. Okay? Or a sea monster. Sea monsters are going to be in these corner spaces, so normally in the base game it tells you the movement capability of each creature is a little different, but we're kind of ignoring those rules when we're playing with this one. Because that die here is going to tell you what your sea creature, what movement they get to take instead of what's listed on the board. If you get this little starfish looking symbol, that's wild. That means that you can choose to move either one of the sea creatures or a boat, an empty boat.
Not a dolphin away from somebody else, though. If the person touching a dolphin, are they the only one that moves it?
No, you can move a dolphin.
You can move it away from somebody?
Yes.
From a swimmer?
Yeah, and you could move their allegiance to a different person, even in the same space if you wanted to.
Okay.
So, or their protection.
But the starfish, you said that it can only move a creature to an unoccupied
The
space.
dive.
Yeah, the dive dice, right?
Yeah, if you roll a D,
Yeah.
that's dive. That means whichever creature you're going to move is going to dive and pop up anywhere on the board in an unoccupied space. So you could make.
So you could take a dolphin away from somebody, you just couldn't
Yes.
put it on your own space.
I'll double check There's a lot of little different variations in this expansion, but I believe if you do that with the dolphin, you can move their allegiance to a different player.
Oh, so you could put it on occupied.
Yes. Let me check dolphins.
But not probably with the dive dice.
Dolphins have their own rules.
But a regular roll you can move the dolphin, but on the dive, because you can move it anywhere on the board. So
Right.
if it was here,
To an
and
unoccupied.
yeah, and then
I couldn't move it to here
to help
to take
yourself.
me.
Right.
But you could move it here and then swim towards the dolphin.
Yeah, I'm assuming you could do that.
Yeah, and the swimmer only gets still 1 space of movement, but the dolphin goes with them.
Right, but I couldn't move with the dive dice. I couldn't move the dolphin to here, like from here. Like I couldn't take your dolphin away directly.
Take my dolphin away.
It's flipper.
Yeah.
Shark killer dolphins.
I think, wasn't it in World War II they were teaching dolphins they were like strapping bombs to them or something and using this like.
I'm not sure if that was
torpedoes
actually
or
real,
something?
but yeah, I think that was a
I think I
program
heard
that they
that.
considered. I think they did it with seals too. I think they tried to do like mine sniffer seals
Yeah.
and stuff.
You're trying lots of things. That one movie about the goats.
Oh, the man who stares at goats or
Yes,
whatever. Yeah, the
They're trying to
psychic
come up with the
program.
psychic stuff, and that was supposedly based on the true program. So
The best scene in that entire movie is when Obi-Wan Kenobi actually, says, "I feel like I'm a Jedi Master." It's like, yeah, because you're Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't remember that guy's name, the actor's actual name, but
Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah.
Alec Guinness?
yeah, there you go. So that movie, he makes a Star Wars reference. He's playing a different character.
It's funny. I mean, it's a terrible movie. Like but it is funny because it just shows the ridiculous nature of
Right. Of reality.
of reality.
Okay, here we go. I've got it. When you select to move a dolphin with the dive dice, that dolphin is in a sea space with multiple swimmers, you can use that move to switch the protection of that dolphin to another swimmer in the sea space instead of moving the dolphin to another space.
Okay, in the same
In
season.
the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if,
So
if,
you're both
if Larry's
occupied.
got a guy there and I've got my little unprotected guy here and I roll the D and the dolphin, I can just say, okay, you're not going to dive, you're just going to come over here and protect me instead.
My
Yeah.
dolphin.
Or,
Let go.
but you could also still do this, right? And
Yes,
move it away
you
from
could
both.
do that too.
Okay.
Yeah, and take the dolphin from everyone. If I can't
Yes.
have the dolphin,
No one
No,
can.
no one's getting a dolphin.
I don't care if I
Right?
survive, but my gosh, you can have.
You're not going to. Okay, so those guys are off the board. Okay, questions? And we play, I don't know if I mentioned, but we play until the volcano erupts. And one of these mountain tiles has got a volcano on the other side. So as soon as that tile is revealed, game over. Whatever's left of the island and everyone around it is history. And the only ones that are going to count are the ones that have been already rescued
Also,
to the corners.
like, you're still not safe if you're here, right?
That's right.
You still have to get on land.
Yes.
So that still counts as one thing.
Yes,
moving,
it's
right?
one movement to be an adjacent space from the island and hop off the boat or
And it
the
has to
water
be on the
onto
dock, right?
Yeah, it has to be on the
It,
dock.
it doesn't.
Right?
It
Doesn't
doesn't
it?
necessarily have to be on the dock. It just has to be on one. There's only
One of
two
those two.
spaces.
Oh, I thought it had to be on this space.
No, if the
You could
sea,
swim to this one, but you had to put your.
if the sea
boat-
serpent's out of the way,
Okay.
then the boat can be here.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like this one, the dock stretches across both spaces.
All right.
So, the boat that you're jumping off of or the swimmer has to be in one of these two spaces and have a movement to get to the beach, to the island. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So Wendy, you're first. You get
Okay.
to place your first
All right. Oh, I gotta see where I gotta remember
first
what-
meeple.
My first meeple, and the hardest part of this game is remembering where they are. Then,
I'm terrible
Okay, I'll
about
put
the
them in
memory
there.
aspect of this game.
yeah. Eventually, usually I just there's so much chaos going on that I just
Put them in the forest right next to you two.
right here.
Yes.
All right.
And then you score according to this here.
That looks like a boatload.
Dedicated great hall.
Yep.
Those right over there, great halls. They have to fit over the tunnel. Okay, so if you have a tunnel.
Yeah, a strategy I will notice about this game that usually doesn't work is having all of your eggs in one basket, so to speak. Diversification is good. There can be an alliance on one side of the island and people against each other on the other side.
Two scores, the one in red.
But if you have all your color people in one boat, it's going to be targeted by everyone.
On the little circle symbol with the three colors. Okay. If you get a statue on it, right, you get those white points. Okay. Which leads me to the fourth step, moving statues.
Just gonna follow her everywhere, huh?
Almost all these, you have cards of a certain color. When you use them, you can move that statue. Some of them have wild cards. You move any statue you want. If you have any in your supply that are wild. To move a statue, you have some options. Say that statue's there. I can use an orange card or a wild card to move that statue anywhere
Whoops.
in this.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That guy exposed himself.
the reveal.
He exposed himself.
You got a streak around the beach.
Yes.
Let's see, where do I want to go
Skinny
here?
dipping.
Let's go.
If you were to rate his sunburn on a 1 to 10 scale, what?
Well, my guys are already red, so
And since-
we've already seen too
I'll
much
show
sun.
you- I'll show you guys what that one was.
we don't
Since
need to see
since
it.
Garrick saw it, I will
Oh.
let you guys take a peek too.
From this tunnel to this tunnel, you place it anywhere in that tunnel. Okay. So that, That would take two cards is what you're saying. One card. I was saying pickaxe, it's cards. So one card can move anywhere in a tile.
Or an adjacent.
Or anywhere in an adjacent tile. So one card.
Always a card.
Correct, card, not pickaxe. Pickaxe. Now, placing those.
Dang it.
The only time you can place those is when you lay a tile down with a hole in it. You cannot come back.
It's like all these people already know what's happening.
Yeah.
They're all going to the beach.
It's got a name, but I'll forget the name. So you
Except for
can't-
Dragon Beach, nobody's going to Dragon Beach.
No. There's a dragon there. Oh, except
No one's going
Jason.
to Serpent Head Beach.
You're gonna take it to court.
Jason
He
wants
just,
to
he just
go
wants to
hang
sit
out
up there and
with
take
the
pictures
dragon.
of all the people on Dragon Beach.
Well, there are boat tokens out here.
Look
and
at these
stuff,
silly
so-
people going out to
This
the
is going
coast.
cliff diving.
I'm gonna take that one. Go space down there. Nobody else can place
Let's
one
see.
pedestal in that area.
Try that one.
Makes sense.
I'm probably sitting on the volcano tile
You know
anyway.
that because it's called that. Correct.
I'll take that forest right between the, yep.
Points.
Remember, if a tile is removed and it has one of your people on it, they become swimmers.
Any statues not
Well, it's getting very populated. The island is getting very populated at the moment.
Now you know why we had to take two out each.
So if you get a statue in the middle,
I think I'm going to populate that mountain.
I went to Serpent Head Beach.
Let's see. Mountain here, mountain there. Who knows?
all right, let's play.
Do something.
Can't absorb
Yeah,
it.
might as well take the mountain spot.
So the first
Okay.
thing
I guess I get that forest spot.
That's what you wanted at the
Place
beginning.
we're gonna start.
Place a boat.
We're gonna draw the top two cards.
Let's place a boat right there.
Right there.
That's the only one. You're the only one that can use it.
That's right.
That's a very selfish boat
Hey,
placement.
but somebody else could move it while it's still empty.
Yeah,
true.
but she goes first.
Pick one of your
That's
four.
true. I see how it is.
So you're drawing two cards.
What's the bottom part? You never explained.
Those are gonna be your beginning supplies.
Oh, right now.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're drawing two cards, not looking at all of them, so you're gonna shuffle those back up.
Sorry.
You're gonna draw two.
I'm looking for some cooperative people here. So
You're gonna pick one, the other one stays in your hand, and you're gonna place that.
Okay, and I only have the one boat, and Garrick only has the one.
So
it's
they
got
get to
its
keep
head for
placing
boat
boats,
placement.
right?
Yes, they get to place their second boat.
Once everybody's done with that, we're gonna draw another one. Once all done with picking up one.
The gold, I should do what again? Move.
A gold coin.
Use this
So
as
it's
a
not
measure.
even by a higher tier, right? But you'll have to have at
All
least
right.
two.
Okay. Back to
Two
me.
to get second.
Yep.
All right.
Then whoever takes.
On our first turn, obviously, we don't have any tiles that we can play, so we just go straight to
Those
movies.
are the only starters.
So there's one.
Are there-
I'm gonna turn that boat around and go 2, 3.
There's six.
Ooh, living dangerously.
Yes.
target.
Ran off.
First target right there. Now you're gonna turn over a tile,
Remove
right?
a tile.
Lies on what we get.
Let's just take this
You
one.
don't have to remove the one you just played,
No,
right?
just has to be a beach tile.
There's somebody else in the water.
Yeah.
And
Swim.
that's gonna place another boat right there in that space, so I helped you guys after all.
To produce more, rather than-
Did you roll your dice?
I did not roll the dice. So if you remove a tile and one of these symbols comes out that adds something to the board, it goes in the space that
You revealed.
you revealed, yes.
So there will be no. Oh, you can move the boat.
She can dive a
And I
boat.
can move a boat. I sure
Just
can.
pick freaking cards.
Alright, I'm gonna take that one that I just
Oh,
placed.
yeah, I helped you guys out, and I'm gonna get rid of it.
I'm gonna put it in the middle of the ocean, somewhere way out.
Over here. Now, let's see.
Somewhere that has some
Maybe-
blue people.
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere that has some blue. Let's just leave it right there. That looks
I
like
see how it is,
place.
Wendy.
I told you, it's a brutal game.
You ready?
There's no room for nice in this game.
One.
He's not gonna take out a beach towel that's empty. He's gonna sink somebody.
Left up.
He's gonna set somebody to a swim. Has to be a beach, right? Oh, you're still moving, that's right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
3.
All right,
Yep, he's definitely gonna sink somebody.
before you roll, beach somebody first. Steal the beach from them.
Oh, was that? I couldn't remember what that.
Yeah.
Make somebody swim. And let's see, who do I want to swim?
Another one in your hand.
And a note in here with the dive dice, if you roll the boat action, you can only move an empty boat
I gotta make him swim.
Okay.
if
Hello?
I'm rolling the dice.
Shark, and he just got ate.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
that was one of Jason's, right?
Yeah, and I can't look at this, can I?
No.
Can't look at it.
Yeah, the online game, you can see us playing.
Can't peek.
Now, roll the dice.
Try peculiar games on Facebook.
Right.
Oh,
There was
There were
no
no
whales.
whales.
No
so
whales.
I can't do anything. It's good.
What do you do? Who do you throw in the water?
He
threw me and I
Jason
got
in the
ate by
water.
a shark.
That quick, huh?
Yeah.
That quick.
Yeah, the tile was a shark.
Shark came up to its jaws.
Well,
It's the beginning of
see if we
Jaws.
can get that boat being helpful, or this boat being helpful, or
That boat?
their boat being helpful.
Yeah.
And then I'll flip so I don't sick anybody and upset anybody too bad. All right.
Well,
Shark.
that you keep.
Okay. Secret.
The red ones you keep, and you can use that at the beginning of your turn.
All right.
But you whatever one tile you use.
And
there's
you
no
can dive a
whale.
whale, but there's no whales.
No whales.
All right. I'm done.
Two gray. Jim.
One,
To the boat.
Two light gray.
They have names, I just read.
two,
I don't need.
I think it's stone or
Yeah.
three.
He's populating
Uh-oh.
the boat.
He's got his own boat.
And he's got a
Some bonus for starting resources.
He's declaring
No extra
the beach closed. Right here.
Second and third
See if I can destroy this island.
from the troll in their hand.
Okay, reveal it.
The bottom one.
Ooh, and he gets to keep it.
Yep.
Fourth and fifth.
And now the dice.
Troll in their hand.
And he gets to
Now,
move a whale, but
one
there's
spot,
no whales.
no whale yet.
Everybody's moving whales. Alright, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3.
What do we do? You gotta just, you can set them off.
And I am going to do this. Oop.
Whoop.
And that's one I get to keep, but I just showed Ted, so.
I didn't
there's
see
that.
other than it had a red border. You have to thumb over the rest.
And, ooh, I get to move a shark.
Shark one spot.
The shark is here, so where do you want to move it?
Now, what will a shark do to a boat?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing to a boat.
Unless it gets capsized, and then there'll be a
But-
swimmer.
He could move a shark, and it could help somebody else. So let's say somebody pulls a tile off while there's sharks near.
I have people near this beach, so we're just gonna shark out.
Yeah, we want to move a shark away from the beach.
Alright, so that goes to Wendy.
All right. All right, and then my first movement is going to be to get that guy to safety.
Well,
Oh, you
gotta
don't
move
Oh,
have
the
to
that's
move
a,
boat
that's a
first?
water
Oh.
space, so yeah.
Move the boat
Oh, I got to
first.
move the boat. One. Yes, I do. Two.
Right.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm not looking at my little hexes there. And let's move this guy for 3 onto that boat. In the Jason's space. And remove a tile.
Ooh, gonna sink somebody.
Let's see
Let's see
what
how it
we
is.
reveal here. It's green, which is a whale.
Now we have a
Finally have a
whale.
whale.
So there will be a whale.
What does a whale do to a swimmer? Nothing?
Doesn't do anything to a
Sinks
swimmer.
boats.
Just capsizes
All right.
boats. Right. All right.
Even if they're
And
empty.
we'll roll.
Ooh, and she gets
Well,
to
one
move the
spot.
whale.
We'll move 1.
Well, it doesn't do any good to her to crush that.
No,
'cause
I don't
she's
wanna
there.
crush
Yeah, at
that
least she
boat.
won't crush her own boat.
No. So I'm just gonna
I have
move
a
that
feeling I know
whale
where
away
she's
from the
going.
boat.
Towards my boat.
Okay.
We'll just turn Moby Dick around there and head away from.
Well, that's not a white whale.
No, he's not a whale.
There should be a white whale.
And he should be bigger.
Meaner. Bigger, meaner whale.
They brought you some CDs for background music. When there's gaming.
2.
If,
Bring out your
if
boom
there's,
box.
I'm gonna note too on. There's another kind of little boat rule. If you reveal one of these tiles and it's puts a boat on the board, if that goes into a space that has swimmers, the swimmers can automatically be in that boat without taking a movement.
Oh,
And you can you occupy the same space as another person?
Yes, you can.
Just
now.
not at the beginning?
Right.
And does playing one of your red tiles count as an action?
No.
No. So that you get to do whatever it
They
says
do
for
it-
free.
Right, unless it's one of those defense ones, that has to happen before you do your movement.
Okay.
It has to be the very first part of your turn.
Okay.
But otherwise,
That's fine.
right, it's a
I'll move
free
back
action.
there. That's my 3.
Okay.
Now I'm going to make somebody swim. I am
Wendy's in the lead, and she's got some swimmers on the beach that could be put in the water.
orange,
Don't
green,
listen to Larry.
red. White's got 3 people on the boats, but he's
Yeah,
not.
but I already lost a person.
He's not. So into the brink.
Hey, red, right, Larry?
Oh.
No, I'm blue.
And it's a shark.
Oh no,
Oh,
The shark just
shark.
ate the
that's
blue
not
person.
right. You got it.
Yeah, you're always putting the sharks down upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, don't give it over there for points. Let her put it back in the bottom.
Oh.
Poor
All
little
right,
guy.
is that all yours then? Did you roll the dice?
No.
Time to roll.
Time to roll the dice. Here we go. Where's the empty spot? Right here. You can see it.
Ooh,
Oh,
so you
I
get to
can-
move anything
I
one.
get to move anything 1.
So a shark can occupy the same thing as a boat, right?
Yes.
What's the purpose of moving?
Yeah, then you wouldn't be able to put swimmers into the boat.
Yeah, but he doesn't care.
Yeah.
I think.
That's a whale.
I think the whale needs to go.
Oh,
He can move. He rolled the wild, so he can.
he's gonna destroy the boat.
Including an empty
I
boat.
don't want to near me. I'm in that boat.
All right, so we go to Ted.
I don't feel like swimming all the way, so I'm gonna move the boat in for 1. Get on the boat for 2, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And then I will crawl out towards the ocean on 3.
Okay.
All right.
Work my way through the jungle.
Is he gonna sink somebody and be mean, or is he gonna go for those open tiles and not be mean?
When I pull one,
Well, I'll say, since I'm already in trouble with Wendy, there is lots
Yeah.
of Wendy on the
The
beach.
beach is shrinking quickly.
let you look at it.
It's a whale.
It's a
Okay.
green one.
I don't have any whales left.
Whales are right here. Whale
Whale.
right there.
Ooh,
Ooh.
right next to a full boat.
That's
Right,
not
right.
good.
All right, now he gets to roll his dice.
Somebody needs to move that boat.
Okay.
All right.
Ted didn't roll.
I did.
He needs to move a boat.
An empty boat.
An empty boat. One.
We don't have an empty
don't-
boat.
there's
do
no
we?
There's
empty
no.
yes,
Oh yeah, there
there's
is an
one.
empty boat.
It has to be
don't-
empty.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
with that
fine.
die.
Um,
You wanna go
move
for
him, yeah, up. That'd be perfect.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right.
2.
Good idea.
Get it away from that whale.
Whales can move, whales can move 3.
Wait, what does this go up to?
Well,
3?
Oh, not with that.
Not
one,
with
I
those.
guess. That's right.
Yeah.
If we're
Well,
doing
it technically it can still. There's a 3 on that die,
Yeah.
so it could move 3. And plus, there's a sea
Yeah,
monster
but there's
there
a
too.
yeah, there's a serpent on it.
That's right. And serpents can move more.
And serpents
No,
kill
same
people
thing.
and
Same
boats,
movement,
right?
1, 2, or 3 based on the dice.
Yeah. Normally they just move 1 in there without the expansion. So, yeah, this.
Yeah, the
makes it-
expansion makes it meaner.
Right.
Because the serpent takes everything out.
It
People
introduces
and
more
boats.
chaos.
There's my 3rd.
Okay.
I like chaos.
We'll move a tile.
This one.
That one, it has to be
It
adjacent
has to be on
to
the
ocean.
land.
It has to be at
Or
Right.
touching
on the
So
water.
that one can't be removed until
So-
this one is. But I'm not recommending moving that. Removing that.
I think that was it.
Yeah, I know. I think
No,
You'll be
I
able
don't
to
like
get
that
your other one
idea.
you want to get to.
Yeah, I'll do this one then.
Okay.
Oh!
Buddy system in the water, right?
Right.
And then right next to each other.
What is
Boat. It's gonna be a boat. So my guy can
Probably
just
will
be
be a boat.
automatically in a boat.
it? That's
Uh-oh.
red.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
red. Okay.
Keep it.
Jason's stocking up on.
Sea monster can move too. Oh, there's a boat right for the taking
that's
over
right.
there.
He may want to
It's
get
got
that.
one of his
free.
people on it though too.
Can I split up the movement? Move 1, 1, and then
No, just-
And that would actually take out the sea monster takes out swimmers and boats, so that would just
Take
that would be
everything out.
gone, right? So
All right.
Uh-oh.
Hey, 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 hey.
Okay,
it's out for
so
Garrick and I that Jason happened to be in the boat with us.
I am
There's a
going
little
to
alliance.
play my tile. So I get to move a boat for 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Is it an empty boat or just any boat?
On those, it's any boat
Okay.
you control.
So since I control that one,
We'll cash
that
it out
tile
over
is
here.
cashed out, and then
For the dive dice,
And then you
it
still have
has to
3.
be
3 action points.
Yeah, and I thinking I should have loaded my last guy on that boat before I did that. But either way,
Well, you have to
1,
do it before you
2,
move.
Whoops.
3.
Yep.
And then I am going to make this closer to my stuff. I get to keep that tile. And then I can move anything I want 1. So let's see here.
There's a sea monster one away from a boat.
Yeah,
Well, he may not want to tear that boat up. He's right there.
I know, but
You have to own the whole tunnel.
you know what? Let's just create chaos. Let's do that.
Oh, he's going that way.
Over the tunnel.
Oh.
All right. I don't have
That
any
is kind of
tiles
chaos.
to play, so I am going to go 1,
This would be like,
2.
we'll get there.
And can you move the boat back out?
I could. Well, no, I can't actually because I don't control it anymore.
Oh, yes.
So no, I couldn't do
There's
that.
that little factor.
Little factor, yes.
Same thing in Ubuntu.
She's screaming from the beach, "Go back! This island is bad."
Let's just hop on here for 3. And
You gotta take that tile.
I am going to. Oh, let's take this one, Larry's.
Oh
on.
no!
Or let's take this one that Larry's on.
What are these spots again?
Either way, sinking Larry. I see how it is.
It's not like she holds a grudge.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It gets a little fiddly at times. There we go. Okay. Oops. Oh, and that's a whale.
Oh,
That brings a whale in. Whale won't hurt.
Oh man, you get to pay
Little
$100 extra
Larry
for
the
swimming with the
swimmer.
whales.
Swimming with the
there you
whales.
go. All right, and let's see what I roll.
so
Don't
We have a
good
sea.
stuff.
Or no, that's a dolphin.
Yeah.
We have
There are no
Oh,
dolphins.
We don't
get
have
a
any
dolphin.
dolphins.
Aw, Larry gets the.
dolphins.
No,
No
I get,
dolphins.
no,
Nope.
we don't have dolphins, so that doesn't go anywhere. We didn't reveal a dolphin.
All right, so Garrett gets.
Okay.
Well, I'm,
That's
I'm
a
definitely
shame.
gonna.
Oh yeah, no, Larry wouldn't want to destroy that boat because he's got people there. I see how it is, Garrick. We're trying to just lure me.
2.
This goes like that. So the only thing that, so I don't get anything, but I can get a thing there.
3.
Okay.
All right, let's
Where are you gonna flood
reveal.
it
Let's
out?
flood out.
So if you're producing a lot of.
Oh, it's only 2. I can only do 2. Well, what happens if these are interlocked?
They don't flood until they're the last
2.
shed.
So all those trees have to be removed.
Well, I gotta
before they
remove
can be removed.
that.
Do the trees have to be removed, or just when they're the only set beach
One of the
left?
last beach pieces, right?
That one that I'm on is actually adjacent to water, so it could be removed.
All right. Here
Oh,
we go.
okay, it is adjacent to water. So yeah.
I hate to admit that, but it is the truth.
So that's why they put okay.
Mhm.
Ooh, anything
The one that-
3.
Oh!
The one that Jason's person is on would have to be last.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Jason.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's 3 swimmers dead for Jason now.
So his movement ends there because it
And the
entered a
boat
space.
goes by.
Right.
Wow.
And a destroyed boat.
I don't think I'm gonna get
Yes.
So if I put out a monster, can it be right in the hex where there is a boat or a swimmer and stuff? Or does that have to go into an empty hex?
If you had one of the green ones, that would have been in the
Red.
hex. A red one is one with the X.
No.
Oh,
It's just a red monster tile. It's
oh okay.
that one.
That's a dive. It's not putting one on the board. It's moving one to an empty space. So, if, for instance, if you had a sea monster, it's got the little kind
Right.
of dash
Gotcha.
line.
I got you.
Yeah, you would just move it as if you'd rolled the dive dice.
So I can move something away from me if I had it.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and it could pop up in any empty space on the board.
All right. Well, let's get somebody to drag land. 1, 2, 3.
All right, so he gets his swimmer out.
Then let's pull that tail out for me.
All right.
To be clear, you have to spend all the same color cubes.
It's a keeper.
All right.
Oh, I didn't even look at mine.
And the dice.
What if it was
Now, yeah,
So it's a wild one.
It's a wild one. It's a wild one. Yeah, it's a wild one.
Ooh, yeah. That's a good play, actually.
That's a bad plane. That's
Yeah,
a
I'm
bad
done with
plane.
that boat. Let me tell you what, no more leaving that boat around.
Jason's like,
By the way,
By the way,
it's not like
there's a guy over there.
it's not like White did anything to you. Not like you need to get revenge against Orange.
Okay. Well, this guy's definitely got to go
hey,
here.
so you did get one guy out.
Yeah, and
Except you rescued somebody.
I don't think he's worth much.
That's a mean thing to say.
Oh boy.
You're welcome.
But this game is cruel on a lot of levels.
Yeah. Some people are worth more than others. I'm just saying.
I guess I know who's taking a drink this time.
Well, you said I can use this one.
Nope.
Ah,
Nope, it's gotta be this one.
no, that one's adjacent.
No,
to
it's
water
adjacent
also.
to water. He can
Oh,
do that
that's
one if you
right.
want.
You guys saw
The
that.
sea monster. Oh,
Okay.
he's got all the keepers.
Now roll a monster.
Oh
move.
yeah.
Oh, we can move Shark 2.
There's anybody? Nobody?
Nobody in the
Oh, there.
water,
Over
but I can,
there.
I can seal him in there.
Yeah.
You would
he
seal
be
him in
trapped.
there.
Well, I mean, we're gonna get to the jungle area here soon,
Yeah.
so it'd be a temporary. Where's the other shark go?
If he survives,
Mm.
He's right here, close to one of your boats. Actually.
Yeah, you could just like move him out to sea or something and kind of protect that area, but
Yeah, I think I'll seal you in there.
oh man, this area is full of wildlife. This swimming excursion is going all wrong.
You thought swimming for the whales was fun. Wait till the sharks show up.
Okay, so
Oh.
I want part of that boat.
Well, two other people want to make a
2,
target out of it.
3. And then I'm going to go ahead and we'll sink the tile that I just did.
Okay.
So
Okay. I
the
get to
whirlpools
keep
are on the
that.
grass ones, right? And the rock ones.
what?
The whirlpools don't come out until the green ones, right?
I was afraid you would.
And you said if it's a red tile, I have to play the red tile that at the beginning of the turn,
Beginning
even
of
if
your
it's
turn.
not an X one.
Unless it's one of the defensive
Unless it's
ones.
one of the defensive
Yeah.
ones. Okay. Then now I get to move a shark 2.
Oh, I wonder where
Yeah,
you're going with
wonder.
that one.
That's a little too close for comfort. So
Okay. I'm going to move 1, 2. Oops. He exposed himself too. All right, and let's.
those blue people are just wild out here.
They're wild.
Can I jump off of a boat?
You could jump off of a boat
I can jump off of this boat and
and be
then
a swimmer.
In the water.
sick
You
sick
can't jump
monsters
back.
off it.
Right, you can't jump back onto
Just
the
a
island.
sick
but you could be a
monsters
swimmer.
off it.
Yes,
Can you jump off land in the water too, right?
yes. All right, let's just head that way.
Don't expect me to
And there's
help.
only one beach tile left, so I will take that one. Oh no,
Shark.
that,
Shark. Oh.
that's a terrible place for
So
a
if
shark
a shark
to show
or
up.
a monster moves, you could be in jeopardy there.
Yeah, that guy is really, he's really
He's got no
He's
place
trouble.
to swim anyway.
Shark
You said you
says-
can't call on the land, right?
right.
Oh, dive a
Dive
shark.
shark.
Oh,
I
she can
wonder-
dive
no.
a shark.
Oh
Hey.
no!
That is
I
Wow.
don't think
See.
you can dive through land. Is there?
He sure can. He's
Coyotes?
gonna go under all of this
There's
stuff.
tunnels under
And
there.
he's gonna pop back up right up.
This is the worst island ever.
Oh my!
What kind of underground shark tunnels do we have here? Land sharks.
Yes.
Hey, at least we're not playing with the squids. Can't the kraken thing like take people off of land?
Yeah,
Squid
yanks them
can
out
grab
boats
people
and
from
land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they fight with whales.
Oh yeah, and they fight with whales.
They're very unpleasant.
I think the expansions make this game so much more fun.
I agree.
I mean, it's really fun at the base, but I like the expansions.
So you have to get a cart to move that over to score points.
1, 2.
I've never seen a boat go in reverse.
And that's for
Row backwards.
All
It's super not efficient.
It's not
You
what
get
I
to
wanted to
flip
do.
over a woods tile.
A woods tile.
You could open up the swimmer and let him try to start swimming.
Well, let's just open this wood tile.
I would be in favor of that.
Yeah, like you're gonna swim for 6 turns, 7 turns, and then get eaten.
It's a green one. It's a whale.
It's a whale.
Oh boy.
Well,
Well.
You got the dice.
Where's
switch
the
there.
dice?
And
Oh, I get to move an
Ooh.
empty boat.
3
a
spaces
whole bunch of
too.
Wow.
I could have placed a post on it,
Yeah, that was a good roll for you.
grab that, and then drop that, and just.
you can bring one right.
Empty or
To,
occupied?
It has to be an
Empty.
empty.
You can move it up to one of your guys that are still on land.
yeah,
See?
like that one up
Yeah,
there.
there's plenty of empty boats.
We're all ready to
Yeah.
dive on as soon as he gets it there. Yeah, that one.
I mean, that's a,
1, 2, 3.
oh, he's
What
gonna
the-
do that. so
Oh,
now I
he's just
can't
gonna
get
waste a turn.
That was unexpected.
Well, what are you supposed to do?
Get your guy.
Well,
Get
yeah,
the
so
boat
then
over
you
there.
all get on the boat.
Right.
No.
Yeah, we'll join
No.
you. It's a cooperative thing, you know. We'll all join
1,
you.
2, 3. I'm doing that.
Oh, you're just gonna move it out to sea.
Move it out to sea.
Who left that boat untied?
I'm gonna
Can I
go-
move it into a creature space?
I don't
and
know
destroy
why I
it?
want to get on this boat because there's so many big creatures out there, but I'm gonna move one
could.
there.
There's this whole
And
these free resources, and I kind of want to extend to the middle.
Well, you really gotta start off getting those.
You can only play one of these on a turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't really get this engine going
At the beginning of your turn.
That's mine.
let's see which way
I
we're gonna
haven't
go
drawn
with
any
that.
keepers.
That's,
Two,
that's because I'm drawing all of them.
We'll see if we can get out away from that shark. All right, pick a land tile.
Yeah, I mean, forest tiles are disappearing.
You know you have, so just put it on that circle. Once you place it.
What's that right here?
It's
A
a
boat.
boat.
Pedestals go over the.
Ooh, a new boat.
I think it has all the
That's a
luck.
great place for a boat.
That's a terrible place for a
Let's see if a
boat.
whale could just happen along it.
Ooh, yeah, a whale could happen along it. Or we could get one of our boats that Garrett stranded back.
I'm gonna use my workshop.
Every boat that's out there has a green guy
Oh,
on
you
it,
could also
so-
go 1, 2. Oh, you're on that one though, aren't
I'm
you?
on every boat that has people on it.
Well, maybe you want to just shark it up.
Or sea monster Wendy.
You could. Well, yeah.
You
That's the
know,
only
there's
person you could
nothing else
eat.
really to
Yeah.
do with that. Oh, there's a shark that could go over there. Can the shark go where the whale is?
Yes.
Or the sea monster could go where Wendy is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's
How many pieces have you lost? One?
I haven't lost any pieces. I've got 2 on land.
See, there's an easy answer. Let's shark this guy.
Oh, I'm gonna get sharked. See, you had all that movement. I mean, you just move
Who
one.
needs it?
You didn't even need it.
Who needs it?
So these are at the start of my turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll play this one that moves a whale to, I believe, an unoccupied spot, right?
Right.
So we'll close this down.
Oh, gonna close the beach.
And now I
Brody
gotta.
closed the beach.
Well, I don't. Oh,
Beached whale.
1,
Oh, okay.
2.
Then I could do. Oh, they're all devils crap. Yep, and your statue right on the side.
That's probably.
That's a good place. That's 5 automatic 5 points.
That's the Italian flag boat, isn't it?
I was gonna say, yeah, I was just thinking that.
Makes me want some fettuccine Alfredo.
Got one more.
Dedicated Great Hall, maybe the statue. That's already there.
3.
Okay. Land tile.
He's going
I hope it's a whirlpool.
That would be good. That could wipe out.
It would get that shark and whale gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh my God.
yes.
Are you serious?
Rick.
Two orange and a green.
It's just in the water, right?
No, it just destroys
Wipes out
everything.
everything.
It destroys everything adjacent to it.
Whirlpool is what it was, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
You
die.
get to roll.
And then
Now we
a
get to move a
dolphin.
dolphin that we don't
And
have
We
yet.
don't have a dolphin.
No dolphins.
Where's all our dolphins?
Gary, could I get a box lid over on that corner and we'll get a photo of everything across here too?
Which one?
Oh.
Oh, you got 3 now, Garrett, don't you?
Yeah. I'm not.
You and I are equal.
Thank you. Oh man, I saw a flash last week.
I'm really trying to survive. All right. Whose turn is it?
Mine. I'm debating.
Debating about playing a red.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I knew I shouldn't have.
I mean,
two
I
guys.
pulled you right there. You just need to
Yeah,
go one
I
more
saw
spot.
that, but
I can't do all the hard work. You know? I got it there. Kinda.
okay, I am gonna play I got another move about 3.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. So that takes that out of the game. And then I am going to help Jason and everybody out. 1, 2, 3.
Put you up there.
There's a lot of whale and monster there though. I don't like it. And then I am going to come on, whirlpool. No, I get to keep that one.
Okay.
He's
You still get
opening
to
the
roll.
water.
And then I can move a whale 2. So 1, 2.
All right.
It's a little less scary over there now. Still very scary.
Well,
There's no dolphin protectors. It's just all the bad has come out.
let's go.
Dolphins must live in the trees when they're not in the water.
They
2.
live in those tunnels. They hibernate.
Yeah, they hibernate in the tunnels. Atlantis is a weird, weird place.
Yeah, the rules of physics and don't apply.
Let's remove this one.
I
See what
see.
it is. Oh, it's a shark. Oh no, that's
That's
one of
a-
the. Never
oops.
mind.
Oh.
I exposed
Exposed.
myself again. Yes, that is
The
a
keeper.
That's a keeper. All right, so your Ted is still safe. Ted's little guy.
Yeah,
is
just
still
right next to
safe.
a shark.
Right
It's
next
not
to
a
a
big
shark.
deal.
but-
Two sharks maybe.
But that shark
yeah.
may still be
Immediately
full
roll a
from
shark.
the Larry's person too. So
Yeah, there you
Ooh,
go.
and
There's a
shark.
shark one. I just
Okay.
determined to.
there we go.
She's determined to kill.
Well, does he have a defense card that save him?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
There you go. I finally got one I can keep.
Not much of a
So
surprise.
blue now is the one I need to start sinking. Okay. Not that I haven't had my chance before and let you live.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yeah, the sea monster. But Larry, he was sitting over here with no casualties yet. Looking like a
Garrick,
target.
Garrick has casualties.
Mhm.
Garrick has 3
He
casualties.
has several.
He took a whirlpool. That was really
Right.
bad.
2 gone, 1 gone,
I got 3.
3 gone.
Yeah. So me and Garrick are.
1, 2.
Putting his life in
We have
Wendy's
forged an
hands.
alliance.
Save me!
Just remember who whirlpooled you, Garrick.
Yeah, I know.
That wasn't me.
I didn't know what it was. I just grabbed a random.
Oh, I thought that was you. Yeah, no, that was Jason.
It was their fault for being that close to it.
Those boats away from land.
Oh yeah, like my last guy right there got sunk, and now this guy's gonna get sunk.
A dangerous spot in the island.
There'll be a
Lots of people.
dolphin.
It's gotta be a dolphin
Oh
eventually,
my
right?
gosh, another
Oh,
shark.
Another
I guess
shark.
it won't be.
And he's got eaten.
What is with you and sharks, Garrick?
No.
There we go.
Man, that's
They smell blood
Shark,
in the water. They're coming
Shark
from
Bay
miles
over
away.
there.
All right, dice.
You got it.
All right. Oh, I got
Sea
this
monster.
Sea monster.
Oh,
I see.
Wendy
one.
is fresh meat right over there.
No, that's not. You're not in that boat. You can move it away from that island.
No, I'm not
Just
moving
a
away
clear
from that
path
island.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
move it
right-
away
right-
from the
yeah,
island.
Right there, away from the island. That way it'll be easy pickings. Wait, I've got a guy in there. Why am I saying that?
Yeah, but it would hurt Wendy more. Just think of it
That's
that
the one
way.
you want to move.
Remember, some people are more important than others.
You
Just
got the
that
Loch
guy
Ness
in-
monster in there inside the lock.
Another casualty. That guy stood no chance.
All right. So I'm
He's
gonna
been in the
spin
water
No
for a
chance
while.
of survival. Yeah, he did pretty good. Lasted
Oh,
as
you know
long
what?
as he
I
did.
might want to do one of these first. Let's see.
Which will get rid of that one in the bottom corner. It's 4. Oh, it's 4 corners.
How do you get dolphins out there?
They should have tiles, just like the sharks that you keep
Right.
spawning.
I know. Are you sure none of them are dolphins?
And if I do it, the S-curve one's to deep dive. I'm put the shark anywhere.
Anywhere unoccupied.
Unoccupied space.
Let's take one of these sharks from here
Okay.
and get him over on this other side where it's.
Might be beneficial. It could be real
There's
beneficial.
too many blue guys over there.
Especially with a.
And then I'll do my movements of 1 and
Discard all the trolls.
2, 3.
Right. I like that.
I need to remove a tile.
2 rocks, 2 coins.
Yeah, when we're playing with the dolphin expansion, if you have the dolphin tile that you draw, it's played it's played immediately to bring a dolphin out.
Ooh, we can dive a dolphin. We don't have.
We have no dolphins.
That tile, if you draw it, is supposed to be like a play immediately with this one. So if we pull that one, that's when you put the dolphin out. The dolphin tile.
For 1 purple, you just
The one where you can move a dolphin 3.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
supposed to
I
be
have
played.
that.
Oh, you should
should've
have
put
spawned a
out
dolphin.
then.
I should have put a dolphin
That
out.
should have put a dolphin in. Right.
I thought that was to move it 3.
It normally is, but since we're playing with the dolphin expansion.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh.
what I
Oh,
got.
when this comes up, I
Yes.
thought you had to have somebody in the water to do
There's
that.
all our dolphins.
I haven't
well,
used it
with the
because
expansion, that's
Well,
it.
okay.
So let's each put a dolphin out somewhere.
Yes,
that
just put one
everyone to
out.
put out.
so it comes out immediately.
Yep.
Yeah, normally the red ones are save or ones that you save, but when we're playing with this expansion,
Okay,
it
so I,
changes this to
so I no longer have this piece then.
a
Yeah.
greater,
Okay, and
right?
let's just
So everyone just gets to put a dolphin out.
right,
Yeah.
put it out on different corners of the board.
Okay.
Nobody's in the water right now, are they?
David, I'm a new freaking player, Dick.
I'll put
Those
mine back
swimmers?
over
I have one more thing of movement.
there. Now we're gonna move dolphins out.
With the dice.
So now dolphins can only move with the dice.
Right.
Okay.
And maybe I had other plans. Yeah.
Well, with 5
And now I gotta take a green spot off.
Is it my turn?
I don't want to do it here in case of the whirlpool. But this one's fine.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Oh,
That
guess,
would be a terrible
guess what
one.
happened?
Oh, it kills the shark too.
Yeah.
And I guess Wendy loses 2.
Yes, I do.
Garrick loses
So
1.
dumb.
I think the person on land's safe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's only in water.
Right.
I'm not gonna cliff dive into that whirlpool yet.
Not that brave.
And one thing, one spot.
Hmm.
Huh.
They do have texting issues, but you're not done.
Hmm.
We all got our issues. I'm an idiot, so.
This probably won't last long. I'll just move. Oh, I can move anything, right?
So
Including a
sea
boat?
creature?
Empty
if you,
boat.
yeah, an empty boat or any of the creatures.
Okay.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you roll the wild.
Okay.
Yeah, if you roll a boat movement on the dice, it has to be
Yeah.
empty.
All right. I'm gonna do this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you didn't put it.
Ted, I think we're gonna have to find another island.
Oh,
It's up to you, Captain. I can't even move that boat.
1, 2, 3. And then I am going to take this one. I need to keep that one. Right? Yes. I need to move a whale to.
I know who's not gonna make it. One of those trees. Oh my god.
All right.
I'll stay back here with you and keep you company today.
Well, I'm afraid we might just have to try for another beach because that one's just ugly.
Oh, I should have moved
So
the other whale.
I'm gonna
I was so
just
scared
go
of that other whale.
1, 2, 3.
Right next to a whale.
It's next to a whale.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Yeah, that beach was hopeless, so I guess
Yeah.
I gotta hope for the best.
It would take a lot of work to.
Even though you're a target for our boat.
Well, you could have jumped off the boat and started swimming.
Oh, throwing somebody
Yeah.
in the water.
But still, that beach is not going to get it done.
Boat.
That worked out.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I get to
that
be
boat was
right
fun.
on it, don't I?
Yes, you get to be right on it.
That works out.
Remember who helped you out there?
he gets to.
Jason.
Yeah, remember who
On?
tried to throw you in the
Or
water?
is in the water.
And
If
you
a
landed
boat
luckily
pops
on a
up in
boat.
that space, yeah, and there's a swimmer in that space.
She wasn't trying to help you
Yes,
out.
I wasn't trying to, but yes, I was. I
You were trying to throw
remembered that. I was
you were trying
trying
to throw him in the water.
My goal was to
Saw
help
that.
Jason that turn. Hey,
Dolphin.
a dolphin gets to dive and pop up somewhere else.
See, if you would have jumped off the boat, you could swim.
I'm going to put the dolphin over here where he can. hopefully make himself useful if I
Can one boat be in the
End up
same
swimming.
hex as another boat?
no.
No?
So you're gonna have to move the boat away from the beach.
Wouldn't
to
it be
get
better
that
to be
one up.
here?
We do want to eventually.
Because you can only swim one spot, right?
Right.
I think she's hoping that they're gonna get to
I'm
move that
hoping the
boat one more
boat
time.
will get moved and he's
I
gonna be.
don't think it'll last that long.
There's a lot of die rolls in between your
There
next
are a
turn
lot of
there,
die
Wendy.
rolls in between. It's a gamble.
Because Ted can't move that boat.
They can't.
I'm
do
just along
it.
for the ride.
But
Just
somebody
like,
can
all right,
definitely move that
whatever.
whale.
He could move the whale.
I mean, I might have more
He can move
points
the
on that
whale
boat
away
than she
from us.
does, but I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah. Wendy hijacked that boat.
I'm the captain now.
All right, Garrick.
We're gonna have
Welcome
green
to my
spots. I don't
boat.
think I'll get.
Land tile.
I gotta get on a boat where somebody's gonna go for land. Alright, let's see, let's pull a tile.
Wendy, while you're up, would you grab a Dr. Pepper for me out of my flower bag there?
Okay.
Oh, we get to keep it. All right.
Alright, roll the
So let's
dice.
see what the dice do. Sea monster.
Sea monster one spot.
No? Okay.
You crush that boat.
You could crush a boat.
That would be, yeah.
You want to crush that one?
That's the boat I was talking about. It's the only one that. It's gonna keep me from getting on
Or
it.
you could clear a beach.
Nothing too exciting with sea monsters otherwise.
That's about
Yeah.
it. Alright, did,
I guess I'm not running for that boat.
Oh, no, you're not fully built. You're gonna have that full size.
That sea monster's now swimming for the open sea.
This guy is probably not gonna make it to land in time.
I will have to help you on this one and help everybody else here.
1, 2, 3.
You may have to go cliff diving and start swimming for it.
Yeah. The thing is, it takes so long to swim.
Right. You can't swim that far.
He's probably better off heading for this beach too. He can move 3 spaces on
a
land.
whale.
It's a
Go
whale.
cliff diving over here.
And the dice.
Honey, well, then it should get back to me fairly
Shark.
3. There's no swimmers right now, is there?
No, but there probably will be.
Oh, you know, the shark can smell some meat over here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, come on.
It's away from this boat. I'm done.
Alright. 1, 2.
That last guy, no.
It's a race. 3.
Yeah, block us from that shark.
Now let's make 3 separate islands here.
Yep.
Take this one. If I can. That's a dolphin.
There's
Oh.
another dolphin. Do we have any more
That's,
dolphins? Yeah, we have one
Yep.
dolphin.
All right.
And
That's our last
sea
one.
serpent
Sea
one
monster.
spot.
Oh,
Yeah, but my guy's right here, so
Move
Well,
it farther away.
farther away.
yeah, that might be the only thing I can.
Yeah. I don't know if it's further away, but
Well,
it could be.
it's far enough.
Best you can
Okay.
do.
1,
Oh, instead.
2, 3. And then let's go ahead and take that one.
It helps get rid of
Anything twice.
2.
Well, now you can crush our boat.
Yeah. Sea serpent's gonna crush the boat.
Well, you
Oop,
could
that-
have put 3 of them in the water.
Funner to crush a boat. Those guys would still stand a chance, especially with the dolphin over there.
Alright, so that goes to Wendy.
All right. 1, 2.
Oh, believe me,
3.
I roll a monster. That boat's history.
Now I'm gonna make it 3.
Oh.
That
Yeah,
boat's
1, 2,
history.
3. Do I want to do that?
You're putting. I mean,
I'm hoping
you're
that I
staring
can-
right in their eye.
I know.
Ted's
We're
little guy
standing
is like,
there.
no, row the other way, row the other way.
Now, we could be,
Yeah, I'm
game
gonna
could be
go
over
for it.
before she gets another turn,
I'm gonna
right?
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean technically, yeah.
All right, maybe I can move that.
We only got
monster
guaranteed 2
somewhere
more
else.
turns,
Yeah, it's likely that,
Oh, and I gotta take a tile first. Let's take this one.
which is
so before it gets back to her,
why I'm
we
scared that me and Garrick's guys aren't going to make it to land.
gotta count on one turn.
Whale
The whale
twice.
2.
1,
Oh.
2.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's a good spot, Wendy.
That's a terrible place for a whale. Let's just move that whale somewhere else. Okay. Up
Ted's
to you,
guys
Garrett.
whale watching from the cliff.
Well,
Wishing it was a dolphin instead.
I've got to move. Well, I'm going to do this thing first. I'm moving a sea monster.
Uh-oh.
Deep diving him, huh?
Well, that's you.
But you could, I don't know.
Unless
could
you don't
block the
care.
Beach more for blue and green. Yeah.
I know what I'm going to do.
You only have one guy on beach, don't you? So you can't be really
I know what I'm going to
sacrificing.
do.
Why would you do that?
1, 2, 3.
That's why.
That is rude. I mean,
Wow.
kind of neat, but rude.
Now wait
Oh,
till he
you couldn't have
rolls
moved.
the
He
monster.
couldn't have moved it because you didn't have
You don't-
control of
you're
that
not the
boat.
captain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't have
can't
control
control
of the
that
boat.
one.
No, I just tilted my hand.
So now you're just rude without purpose.
Now that thing's right here.
You can still move
All
your
right.
sea serpent.
Sea monsters are ganging up.
Sea monsters are.
Well, they can sneak around between the two.
Yeah, I would
Actually,
put
I
it.
could just do it
So
right
far.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to put it right there. In case
Well, that would that would lock them in.
All right.
They'd have to go completely around.
1. I hate to let him.
Oh, you can't do anything now because you don't have control of anything.
I can. Well, I can.
You can move an
Unless
empty
you can
boat.
jump out, or yeah, you can move.
Yeah, you could move
You can jump out.
your isolated empty boat or clear the beach or I don't know, man.
Well, I'd be silly to jump out. He's going to take me right to where I want to go.
Good point.
I did
If
one,
I
right?
get another
You can
turn.
move an empty boat. But that's not much.
The volcano could erupt at any moment.
It could.
I can pretty much count on this being my last turn.
Yeah. So he's gonna sacrifice a boat.
Sacrifice the boat. And
Did you reveal a tile?
oh,
No, he didn't reveal
You have
that.
to reveal
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
You
take
get
the
this
tile.
one.
oh, I get that tile first. Forgot that. Hold on.
Shark. Hey, he put it
He
upright.
did. He put it the right way that time. Good job.
Oil goes for
This
2.
forest
huh?
just sank into the ocean and the shark came out of the middle of the forest.
I'm telling you, land sharks.
You could really block him in there.
This beach is closed, and now that beach is completely closed.
Go ahead, Ted.
Alright, I can't count on having another turn likely at all. It'd be a rare incident if it was, but I'll use one movement there.
You want to jump into the water and
I'm
make a
thinking
swim
about,
for it?
yeah, just, might have to.
Even though it would take you like 6 turns to make it to land if the sea serpents move.
Wendy has 2 on land.
You could jump in with the dolphin and hope for the
Two,
best.
I can't move that boat though, so it doesn't matter.
Red has the most.
The only thing I can move is that guy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So why not?
You jump in the water.
I'll move a boat to him. Yeah, that'll be useful.
All right.
All
All right,
What
so
tile are you taking?
Please
There's
don't-
still people
whatever you
on
do, don't
my
please
tile.
not the
Volcano.
volcano. Please not the volcano. Please not the volcano.
Not
Ooh,
the
we get to
volcano.
keep it.
All right.
Actually,
Now you
shoot,
can
I
roll.
want to move 2, right? Because you moved him off the boat.
Right?
Yeah, so that would be there.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll make it.
All right.
Make it a little harder.
See
It'll
what
make a
you're
big
gonna
difference each
roll.
game.
Roll something to get these guys out of our way.
Ooh,
Boat
boats.
two.
Well,
You-
see
now you
there?
can
Now
move
you
it
can
2
move
more.
See?
He's getting closer to
An
it.
empty boat, right?
Mm-hmm. There's only one empty, but I guess there's 2.
Well, you got to move
All right.
2.
Not that it matters.
Well,
Won't have enough turns to get him anywhere.
I gotta use all of this to hope I can get another turn. 1, 2, 3.
And then end the game.
He could.
Well, that
Might as
will.
well, I'm done.
Nope.
Nope. Oh my. And a sea serpent.
no.
Oh. Well, we know where that's.
Oh
going.
yeah, that's easy.
Now all I can do is just cause havoc and destruction for others.
That was a doomed.
That was a doomed
That was like
vote.
Gilligan's Island thing right there.
Right.
It was doomed from the
You
start.
have more dead than I do.
Yeah, I do. I did rescue 2 guys.
She made enemies off of
I've
it.
also
Yeah.
rescued more than. No, I haven't. You've got 2 rescued.
I got 2 rescued. Ted's got 3.
Well, after that comment, now I know who to go after.
Who?
You.
As
Why?
as if you have a turn coming.
So one,
could have a turn
2.
coming.
No, which one's higher? I don't remember.
3. Wrong.
That was balance of the game right there. Well, he's got a lot of them out on the shore, doesn't he?
Yeah, I actually did pretty good this
He's
game.
yeah, he's done very well.
Oh, good. Hold on.
I'll be sacrificing that.
You could just move boats around.
The red ones you're supposed to play at the start of your
Yeah,
turn.
so I
You
couldn't
pull a
actually
tile,
play
don't you?
it. So
You can still
Yeah,
pull a tile.
still pull a tile and roll.
not gonna pull the tile next to my guy. So I'm gonna pull this one. Whirlpool. It kills a whale.
Aw, poor whale.
Well, that wasn't
You get to roll.
I get to move a shark.
Shark.
One.
Guess what?
I did look at that one.
Move it right here.
I think that guy's doomed. I think I gave up on him. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Now I don't have any people, so I can only move an empty boat, which is kind of pointless.
Well,
But I could just
yeah.
Just crash a
destroy
boat.
boats.
just crash a boat, right? And I can take a
Well,
tile.
just end the game.
Don't pick the volcano.
20% chance she ends it now.
I'll just take this one because Larry's already got so many people rescued, and it's a whirlpool.
Oh, my guy, and a
Yeah.
dolphin. You killed
And
a dolphin.
That's just terrible.
Hey,
Yeah,
I think the
so-
dolphin ought to
The
save him in the
Dolphins haven't
whirlpool.
been doing anything.
I think you ought to be riding the dolphin.
Well, we
to the
didn't know that they
whirlpool.
that they came out. I had that tile.
And I get to
Shark.
move a shark. Well,
Yeah, the not knowing the dolphin thing was a little bit of a bummer, but
Because we did have some moved dolphin ones that we didn't get a chance to use. So.
some of those shark victims could have been avoided.
Right there.
yeah,
This is
Just in
feeding on
case.
on the beach. Huh?
just in case.
All right, I'll move my guy on here.
Can't move any other boats, can't move any other guys.
You can just move empty
You
boats.
can
Empty
just
boats, that'll be all you can do.
just a tile and a basically just a tile and a roll.
I'm just gonna move a tile.
You can sink Ted. Sink
Oh, I'm
Jason.
almost
Yeah,
in
throw one of us in
Jason
the
was
water.
being like mean.
I told you I was on a volcano, so.
No, but you're in a whirlpool.
Oh.
Well, was it here?
Immediately-
So
Yeah, I didn't
yeah,
take out
so I
anything.
didn't kill anything
That
else.
well does it?
All right, die.
Yeah, the shark was safe in the whirlpool.
Shark.
Shark 1.
Nope, I canceled that move.
You cancel that move?
I canceled that move.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
no more
that's
shark.
only to be eaten, isn't it?
It blocks a shark.
It just
movement.
blocks.
Does it remove the shark?
Doesn't
I can't
remove
move
the
your shark over it gets me.
It doesn't remove the shark. It just keeps it from.
For moving?
Remove the shark from the game.
Oh, remove the
Oh,
shark.
really?
from the game.
Oh,
Before
you
your swimmer is eaten. So yeah,
before your swimmer is eaten.
it really blocks the
Oh,
shark.
before swimmer's eaten, but there was no swimmer eaten.
Right.
Well, you were
it-
going to. I
We
guess.
just moved him.
The block a shark tile takes the shark out of the game.
Okay.
Like I have a last hope. Yay! Bonsai! Now do I still get to swim one?
No,
One put me in the water.
You're a swimmer. Yeah, that was.
Just
I
one,
would say
yeah.
so. That
Ah,
was just
let's go
one.
this way. I see land. Ah.
you're not going.
The piece I jumped off of was
A shark.
Wow.
Should have saved your no shark token.
Yeah. Ah. I'll roll the dice and move that shark away from me.
Help from a dolphin.
Oh, he gets a
Gets
dolphin.
help from a
where's my
dolphin.
dolphin?
You wanna go over
Well,
here?
he'll-
Yeah,
no,
bring him towards me.
Yeah.
One spot.
Dolphin senses
Oh, not
danger.
that one, this one. That way I can swim towards him, he can swim towards me.
Flipper.
How do we get
Except
down
it
this
won't get
far?
back around
How
to
did you get another turn?
I don't know. I got lucky.
I hope I get another turn.
2.
That could
We have a
be it.
50-50 chance.
You can just move a boat
Move a boat.
to nowhere.
Yeah, someone forgot to tie that one.
It just drifts away. It's okay. We're land faring people
Okay.
now.
Volcano.
It's you have a 50-50 chance
I need-
to win it. Well,
You did put the volcano out there, right?
Pizza
Yeah.
psychic.
I'm feeling good about this.
I'm
Oh no! I could have had one more turn. I had a swimmer ready. He's right there.
He is. He was so
I
close.
think I could ride the wave in.
Yeah.
what number is
I'm
it,
not
Larry?
next
Volcano
volcano.
wave.
3.
Oh, you did
It's a
right.
1.
It's a
It's not so bad.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I guess that's.
I saved my 6 and my
I don't even
4.
know
I had
what
10.
I have on land.
From 10 points.
I just had 3 guys.
Yeah, I just
Is
have
that
3.
it?
I just have 3.
Are these your dead ones?
Yeah, those are my dead ones.
8. I have 8.
Is that all?
I got 18.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, I had 13. Thought I was
I
just.
saved my
Before
6
we-
and my 5 and my 4.
I had
Oh,
6,
you had-
6, 4, 3. I had some pretty good
That's a
ones.
pretty good one though.
10 points
I
and
had
6
you.
and my 4.
I had a 10, but it was
You had 10 also?
a 6 and 2 2s.
Well, hey, you got your 6 out.
Yeah.
I mean, but man, you took casualties early.
You had 13, Ted?
Yes, 3 guys, but I got 13 out of it.
Yeah, I mean, 3 guys, that's really good.
Whirlpool.
And my
All
last
this
guy was
craziness.
a 1. Who cares?
Yeah, my last guy was a 1 too. I was like, man, that's not so bad.
All right.
That was
All right,
really
good
fun.
game.
I love this game.
Yeah, I do too.
So,
The added chaos of the Dolphins and Dive Dice expansion.
20% off this game if you commented on the video. So, as
Does
always.
anybody